What's happening, y'all? It's your main man, Coach, and I'm back in effect right after this.
It's the Candid Corner, baby. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Candid Corner time. Bringing it to you every Thursday night. You got your host, Lee Valentin, and Coach Fox. This is the show that talks smack about everything sports related, man. Even music related, TV related. We talking New York sports, baby. It's the Candid Corner.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. I know it's been a minute. I apologize, Powder. I really do. I apologize. You know what I mean? Been a lot going on, in the Coach Fire universe and stuff like that. And just wanting to make sure that I'm bringing you guys, the most logical, get it, logic-based stuff that I possibly can. You know what I mean, and in the correct and appropriate manners. You know what I mean. So it is what it is, and even though there was a lot of sports and stuff that have passed, you know, I'm right here. It's exciting because football is in full swing, baseball is wrapping up, basketball is about to start tomorrow. So, yo, after this commercial break, let's chat.
Just in time for the holidays, y'all. We got them brand new Nike loafers, yo. The toasty ones, baby. Y'all, man, I'm telling you, these toasty ones, they just keep your feet warm in the wintertime. Just don't wear them outside. The inside shoes, baby, the inside shoes. And if you got dogs that's teething and hungry, yo, you might want to put them away for the, what I mean? You want to take care of your Nikes, you feel me? Yo, but make sure you cop these loafer ones, bro. Straight toasty, straight toasty. You know what I mean? Yo, it's hot. It's hot for this winter. It's hot for Christmas, Xmas, Hanukkah, the whole gambit, baby. Go get your ones. Toast them up, baby.
Some of our commercials is nuts. But this is not a commercial. This is not a drill. This is something I found online the other day. I should have had it queued up a little bit better. I do apologize. But Jalen Rose, who sometimes really does speak on some very, very, very good things, had this to say. So I'm gonna just let y'all enjoy this the way I did.
It's a sport of game, and it's a game of life. And one thing athletes have to learn is it's only like 10 people that the rest of the world really cares what they accomplish. It's like if you're not Michael Jordan, if you're not, Jay-Z, the society makes us think it's only 10 successful black people. Look at Junior Bridgman. Yeah. Like he's been an elite businessman forever as a former NBA player. What about Benny Johnson?
Yeah. Jamal Mashburn.
Same thing, Jamal Mashburn.
Chelsea has some stuff there too.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so what ends up happening is those stories don't get acknowledged, but they're happening. And the reason why they don't get acknowledged is because those dudes ain't pumping their chest out, talking. They just like collecting the money. You know what I'm saying? Like a dice game. They just collecting the money, right?
So what do y'all think about that? I kind of think he has a point. And I don't know if it's because the dude's pumping their chest up, or is it just the fact that, the listening and watching audience, they love their people. They love their LeBrons, they love their Jay-Z's, they love their Kanye's. And so while other people in the background are doing just as much work or same kind of work, you know, we look at we look at the quote unquote stars. And you know what? I think that's more of a symptom of today's society more so than anything else. And honestly, that's I think it's kind of fly that so many, you know, movers and shakers in the African American black community are doing it, you know, quietly. I actually think that's cool. You know, I mean, I definitely get his point that there's more than just those, but I actually think that's cool. All right, so let's jump.
Welcome to Headline 18.
All right, so my main man, Prime. That's just how I'm gonna put it, and I'm gonna give you this, and then we're gonna have a little conversation about Sir Prime. So let's dig it.
Now it's Jackson State head football coach, Coach Prime. Coach, how you feeling today?
No, straight up.
I always ask how you
You was
feeling.
not talking like that just 2 minutes ago. Can you do the interview? Can you come in like you normally sound
I just want to be clear and concise.
and professional?
Yes, sir.
So being you is not professional.
Well, I mean, I can't say, hey, what's up, coach? I can't do that.
I ain't asked you to do that. I just want you to be you.
Okay, yes, sir. All right, you start over.
Right.
All right. Join me as Jackson State coach, Coach Prime. Is that the same?
Dog, it's the same. Like, just be you. Just try your best to be you.
Okay. All right. I thought I was doing that. But anyway, I want to just ask you, you feeling okay?
See, like, if I say, man, what's up, Rob J? That's me. What's up, Rob J? You know the difference? Did you see the difference? That's what you do. I don't know who you trying to please out there, but I just want you to try your best to be you.
All right. How you feeling today?
Much better. I feel good. I feel good.
I love it. Oh, I love it. I'm not asking you to be unprofessional. I'm asking you not to act and sound like a plastic version of yourself. That's what I'm asking you. And I respect the hell out of that. Oh my goodness. Yes, Coach Prime. Yes. And if you want more Coach Prime, just go to uh, just go to 60 Minutes. They had a great interview with him last night, and talking about Jackson State naturally and what he's done as far as just being there with his name recognition, what it's done for the program, what it's done for the facilities, and etc. And if just 10 to 12 of these billionaires or millionaires doing things behind the scenes would just invest a few stacks to HBCUs, man. Put them in, go and get good quality coaches like Prime. Give them a daggone chance. Give them the facilities similar to what some of these Division I schools have. And then sit back and watch. Don't be scared of this idea. Don't be afraid of this premise. Go watch Prime. Go watch the 60 Minutes interview with Prime, and y'all understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Go watch Prime. I think that's important to watch Prime. Just saying. And I know I'm gonna get in all sorts and types of issues for re-airing stuff because YouTube love to throw that copyright claim on. But sometimes I feel like the people that don't got a right to know. You know what I mean? People them got a right to see what's out there and really know what's going on. So, you know what I mean? I gotta show y'all this because I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm here to give y'all the truth, man. And the truth is, this woman is like 60 something years old, sit up here smoking trees with Snoop, drinking coffee, and now she out here thirst trapping. I mean, dude, Martha Stewart, man. What's really wrong with Martha, y'all? Holla.
Just look at this. A thing of natural beauty. No, not me. My Green Mountain Coffee Roasters pumpkin spice coffee.
Yeah. She got that porn star MILF hairdo. She got her whole skin airbrushed. And she wear the Green Mountain jersey. Like, what is happening in 2022? You know, what's happening? What's happening in the world? You know what I'm saying? What is really going on, people? Like, what is happening here? Yo, for real, for real. Wow. Okay, Martha. Yo, big shouts to my brother J Live. Follow Real J at Real J Live, and you'll see his Twitch where he does his round trip raid party set and all that good stuff. Yo, he's a dope MC. He's a dope DJ. Yo, yo, follow my man J Live. I gotta share this. All right, now I was, you know, I'm gonna save that for the next segment. Don't worry, I got something for you. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Coach Paul always got something for you. I'm looking for this one thing right now though, because perfect. All right, just gonna be the last segment on the headline heat right now. But, you know what I mean? Yo, smoke is being brought to Eli Apple. That's all I got to say about that. So let's enjoy some smoke.
Open our face because you got to remember, 15 we struggled under Coughlin. We bring in Ben McAdoo. We're kind of rolling in 16. We got a young rookie named Eli Apple. Eli Apple, who people have their mixed feelings about, right? They have their mixed feelings about. I'm not going to say anything negative about him.
No, please
but,
do. Floor is yours.
But listen, I don't like talking about people when they're not around and they can't defend themselves, right? But he did some stuff that was very detrimental to the team. That's right. And he got suspended way too late. He should have been suspended earlier in the season because he was doing things in practice over and over again and in games that's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, he stopped running on plays in the game. He was playing the jammer on punt return, and he let the gunner go, and the gunner blew up our returner.
Dwayne Harris.
He blew up our returner, and Eli was walking on the field. On some real, I've never seen that. And, bro, you can get somebody hurt like that, bro.
Yeah,
so, like, I'm talking like this because this is serious to me when it comes to football, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, I play football. I put my life on the line for football. And if you ain't about to go practice hard, you need to be off this team.
Yeah,
I had this conversation with Eli Apple.
Yeah,
I had this conversation with him. But Ben McAdoo needed to have that conversation with him, not me. And I think that was the issue with Ben McAdoo. Some things that happened early in the season in 2016, he kind of let slide. And then the next year, when we hit the fan and stuff hit the fan, it was too late to start disciplining people. It was way too late. You should have did it in 2016.
So since we got you juiced up right now, we going blast from the past. Our guy that's back, Landon Collins, he was a guy that was kind of blackballed and sent out of here. He had a problem. Well, there was a problem with he and Eli Apple. Whose side would you take on that, now that you can speak on it?
Look, I just saw Landon the other day. He's going to be my neighbor. Saw him outside my house.
Yep.
Welcome to the block,
Right
Landon
outside
Collins.
your house. Hey.
Renting or buying?
Just because I don't know exactly specifically that incident. I remember what you're talking about.
No,
I don't know how it transpired, but I'm pretty sure it was something that Eli Apple did or didn't do
Okay.
that Landon was probably on him about. Because Landon, no matter what anybody thinks of him, Landon is a tremendous football player. Tremendous football player. One of the better tackling safeties that the Giants have ever seen, and the league has seen. He's a tremendous player. And Eli Apple, he also is a good player. Physically, he's a good player. But the guy, look, when he was playing for the Giants, and I hope he's improving now because I only want the best for anybody that I ever came across in the league. And I only want the best for him. I hope he's matured, and I hope he's improved. But when he was playing for the Giants, and no offense to his mom, but his mom was always around, he was a little brat, bro. He was a brat. He was a young kid trying to play in a grown man's league, and he didn't know what he was doing. That was the truth. And I hope he figured it out now. But from Twitter and all the things that he's doing, I don't know if he has. That will, I think, will really blow up.
Wow. Wow. Smoke and flames. Fire, fire, uppercut. Yo, but that's real. You know what I mean? And being a Giant fan, yo, I can't front. Eli Apple had gotten on my goddamn last nerve so many times. You know what I mean? So when the Saints got him, I was like, good luck. But now to hear the effect of immaturity in a locker room, like, wow. And I was having a conversation with somebody on Twitter today, enough respect, about Odell Beckham. And their contention was the Giants and everybody owes Odell an apology. And I was like, for what? Honest question. For what? Oh, because y'all just ran him out and that. We didn't just run him out. He kind of did that to himself. He did it under Coughlin. He did it under McAdoo. I mean, listen, the antics take away from the focus. It just did. You know? I mean, I can't speak to what happened to him in Cleveland, but I feel like, you know, maybe his shine was too much for Baker, perhaps. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. But he did find a home in LA, and he is now a Super Bowl winning wide receiver. And his play was instrumental in the win. I say all that to say, I believe he's matured a whole lot since then. So I'm not going to belittle or lessen what those antics were at that time. It was years ago now, I barely remember. But I'm not going to belittle what happened because I feel like what happened helped his development and growth, helped him mature. So cool. You know what I mean? I'm not, again, he did what he did here, and he was a little immature here, you know, but he went on and was able to do some marvelous things. So I'm really happy for Odell, and I don't know about the rumors of him being interested at all in coming back to the Giants, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. He's not the same guy mentally, but, you know, physically, other than the injuries, which honestly, when you have that many injuries, it's a little scary. But, you know, I mean, his impact is undeniable, so, yeah. But, again, maturity matters, coaching matters, because I heard a lot of Ben McAdoo, and I remember this whole thing with a kicker. The kicker, domestic violence or something. And he was defending the kicker. And I was like, whoa, slow down. Get the facts first, fam. Know what happened in that house before you start saying, oh, my guy would never. Because he ended up doing. And so there you go. So that just was another part of why things were so wrong in New York during McAdoo's tenure. Shermer, too. Ugh. Brother Jay says, yuck. Joe Judge was literally just out of his depth. I don't think he's a bad coach. I think he was a new coach that didn't necessarily know and understand the nuances of head coaching. I think he might want, I think if he gets out of special teams and maybe gets maybe a defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator position, maybe he'll get back. Maybe he'll get back. All remains to be seen. And on that note, we'll be right back with some more Candid Corner.
50% of American families don't get enough of their hardcore hip hop. That's why I'm glad my family likes the taste of Wu-Tang. It's for the children.
It's for the children, y'all. The taste of Wu-Tang. Cracks me up every time. Alright, so Coach Fa is not happy because Coach Fa's Mets got bounced out wild early. They did. And it sucks. It does. But, you know what I mean? You see Jacob DeGrom in the background. I love my Mets. Always will. We'll be back. I mean, honestly, we had a 100-game win season, which we haven't had since '86. You know, we had two terrible management and GM experiences prior to Buck Showalter righting the ship and getting us focused and getting us together. I have no doubt that we'll be back. None whatsoever. But the Padres, who are still alive, also knocked off the Braves. And no, excuse me, they knocked off the Dodgers. And the Phillies knocked off the daggone Braves, the ones who got us out of there. That's why you play the game. That's why you watch, man. Nothing is written in stone, bro. Yankees, the series is tied right now, man, 2-2. You know, with Cleveland, and tonight, that's it. Whoever wins this one tonight moves on. The other one goes home. It's tough. But that's why we do this. This is why we love this time of year. This is why. You know what I mean? This is why October baseball is so special. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Lord, trust me. Because I thought we was going to go all the way. Ugh. But we did not. So sad. So sad.
New from Disney, Pixar, and New Line Cinema comes the roughest, toughest, most disturbed toy movie you've ever seen. That's right. These toys bite, and their bite is real. And there's a lot of teen angst in there too. We have The Lost Toys, starring Andy and Buzz. Watch your ass, 'cause we bite.
Halloween coming up, y'all. Who y'all going as? Hit me up on Twitter at Fahim Insurance and let me know who y'all going to be for Halloween, because I'm dressing up. I'm actually going to have a costume on live for the show. You know how we do. Blurtification Station is actually dressing up too. So Mr. Lou and everybody, we all getting busy. So, you know what I mean? Definitely come check us out. You know what I mean? And let's have some fun. So, now that we've discussed that, let us, for a brief moment in time, discuss this. Alright, so week 6, y'all. I mean, what can we say? It was fun. It was, and there's another game on tonight. It's the Let's Ride Broncos, who have been sucking major football butt lately, and the Chargers, who's been sucking slightly less. But Austin Eckler's my dude. You know what I mean? So I'm expecting them to do some wonderful things tonight. I mean, Russell got to right the ship, and I don't know how he's gonna do it. Just being honest, Russell definitely got to right the ship, but I don't know how he's gonna do it. I don't see him doing it. I don't know. Everything just seems entirely too wrong. Yeah, you're just saying everything just seems entirely too wrong right now for what's going on. And it looks like the Colts have taken that win against them and start running with it because they had a miraculous win against the Jags this weekend, where the Jags were up pretty much the entire game, and then Matty Ice and them just turned it around. You know what I mean? But to start off, there was a corny behind Thursday night game. We know how that go. But it wasn't as corny as last week's, so that's cool. And the Commanders actually came out with a win to make their season 2-4 against the Bears, who suck. Sorry, Justin Fields and them. Y'all offense is so confused. Your defense ain't all that, and Roquan Smith wants out anyway. So he trying not to hurt himself and do too much for y'all. And it's a bad situation. You know, the Commanders got a bad situation, but that bad situation is mostly their owner's fault. And hopefully the other owners will vote his "I'm trying to bully folk" ass out, because, you know, there's no place for that in football. That's just wild immaturity. I got dirt on you. You on my team. I'm gonna take you down. See, this is why you don't put people like that in power in the first place. Because of this. Oh man. But and then you had Ron Rivera throwing his quarterback under the bus and then defending his quarterback and then, you know, trying to abscond from the fact that he threw his quarterback under the bus in the first damn place. Good luck. 49ers. What in the world is wrong with y'all? 3-3. Thought you was going to be going forward with Jimmy G because y'all spent all that money on Trey Lyles and he's on IR for the whole season. They jumped up, y'all. You remember they jumped up in the draft. Like 3 spots. They jumped the hell up for a guy that they don't really have faith in. And yet GMs get to keep their job. I don't know, but it is what it is. And so the Falcons, who aren't really supposed to win a lot of games, beat them 28-14. And now both teams are 3-3. There's a lot of 3-3s out there right now. You know what I mean? The Patriots whooped the Browns. Whooped. Yes. Whooped. And Jacoby, bruh, listen, Jacoby, I was trying to ride for you. You was behind Tom Brady. You was behind Garoppolo. You learned a lot. You got away. Dude, you throw too many damn interceptions. And in the first, 3 or 4 games, you threw an interception in the 4th quarter. Like, I know you know that dude who be rapey is coming back, and so you're probably going to lose your job again and go back to the backup. But you know what? Why don't you, instead of just going, woe is me, why don't you put out some really good game film? Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, you got your opportunities, and you're blowing it. You're blowing it. Cut that out. Jeez. Okay, speaking of blowing it, yeah, y'all gonna enjoy this, I hope, because I'm just telling the truth. I don't care what the name of the drug is. I always call it peyote because it's the same damn thing. Hallucinogenics. Your punk ass was chilling in Guatemala somewhere, sipping coffee, you know, with the most interesting person in the world and doing peyote instead of being with these wide receivers and learning this offense. And now you're sitting here challenging the play calling that you weren't around to learn, challenging the execution that you weren't around to make sure of, and y'all are 3-3, which, in my humble opinion, is your fault. You are supposed to be, and I say supposed to be, but you are supposed to be the great Aaron Rodgers, who ain't won a Super Bowl since Super Bowl, who gets bounced out in the playoffs every goddamn year. 1-1, you ain't been back to the Super Bowl since the one you won, and you keep getting bounced out every year. But because the MVP is a regular season freaking title, they seem to desire to give it to you every freaking year. I don't understand why. I don't. I feel like Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes played better than you like the last couple of times you won the MVP. And they both went farther than you in the playoffs. So why do we keep just lavishing these riches upon you and you ain't did shit? You ain't did shit, Aaron Rodgers. Like, I'm tired. I mean, yeah, regular season. Yeah, regular season. Everybody talk about the regular season during the regular season. But everybody remembers the playoffs. They remember the Super Bowl winners. You ain't been one since the first time. And that was 2011, bruh. Before you discovered peyote in caves in Guatemala. You know what I mean? Maybe you need to get back to that. Go find that Aaron Rodgers. Because this one, he don't care about his team. He don't care about his organization. I'm not a fan. Aaron Rodgers. So I talked about the Colts and the Jaguars, and Trevor Lawrence is looking a little better, but he's still got some rusty stuff at him. I'm mad at the Vikings because for their 5-1, why in the world did you struggle so mightily against the Dolphins with a backup to the backup quarterback who hurt himself, and so the concussed backup quarterback had to come back in, and Teddy Bridgewater almost got to the win. It's 16-24. It should not have been that close. Y'all got Dalvin Cook. Y'all got Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. Why in the world is your offense struggling this hard? Then there was the Bengals and the Saints. The who dat versus the who they. And who they barely got out of there with a win over who dat. And who dat got Andy Dalton from. See, again, y'all. Their starting quarterback ain't even here. They got a rookie wide receiver in Chris Olave who didn't even play. And they still got 26 points. And you got Jamar Chase, was it T. Higgins, Mixon, the great Joe Burrow, the new Joe Cool. 30-26 to really? Really, guys? What's up with the Bengals defense? What's really good? Maybe they need to have a conversation amongst themselves. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I get to talk about this one now. Now, honestly, I'm excited and I'm concerned. Ravens, Giants. I am extremely happy and pleased with my New York Giants, 5-1. That was 1-5. 5-1. Yeah, okay. But I'm very concerned with the 3-3 Ravens right now. Very concerned with the 3-3 Ravens. And the Bengals are also 3-3, just to keep y'all in the loop. So we got the Browns at 2-4. Pittsburgh, who we'll get to. But we got 2 3-3 teams. Lamar threw an interception pretty much at the end of the game. He doesn't do that. Does he miss Hollywood Brown? I don't know. Do the Ravens miss Wink Martindale, or you know what I'm saying? Who we have now? I don't know. Maybe. But I know they need to figure out what's wrong soon. Because with Joe Burrow and them acting the way they acting, and the Steelers not yet up to par, and the Browns just being the Browns, this division could be wide open for the Ravens. But instead, they tied with the Bengals. Like, come on, guys. Harbaugh and them, come on. Get it together, baby. And now we have party all the time, Tom Brady, skipping practice to go party with Robert Kraft, because, you know, millionaires and billionaires got to kick it. On I don't know what wedding or whatever this is for Robert Kraft. It's none of my business. But Mr. Frosty over there with the macaroni and cheese, you know, had a party on Saturday, and for some strange reason, Tom decided to go and get busy. Saturday was also the walkthrough for Sunday's game. Let's keep that in mind. Because what did we see on Sunday? Him blasting his offense, yelling at them and berating them for not performing. And he missed the walkthrough. Maybe some things were changed up in the walkthrough. And if you were there, instead of sipping mimosas and Cristal with Robert Kraft in him, and actually, you know, focusing on the job you decided to come back for, maybe things turn out different. I mean, you lost 18-20 to a Steelers team that was 1-4 going in. And now you're just 3-3 again. 3-3 is a big number for you guys, it seems like. I don't understand. Take advantage of the weak schedule. Like, don't party. Belichick didn't go to the party, and none of Belichick's players went to the party, and they beat the Browns' ass. You yelling at players, Tom, and you weren't there? Oh, Panthers-Rams, a.k.a. Robbie Anderson's final game, because he decided to be a non-team sport, yell at the coach, get mad because he wasn't getting touches, and now he's an Arizona Cardinal. Life moves fast. With your don't be a menace haircut. Bro, change that. We having too much fun on Twitter and Facebook laughing at your hairstyle, bro. Come on. Gee Christ. No, we're not talking about the Panthers. We're moving on. The Rams. Rams. Maddie, yo, the Rams are on a extended honeymoon high off of last year's Super Bowl. Because at 3-3, really, y'all been sucking, man. And Matt Stafford throwing way more interceptions than I've seen him in a while. Tighten up. Cardinals Seahawks. Yo, this game was the battle of field goals. Until finally a touchdown was scored by the Seahawks. I think it was a running touchdown, matter of fact. Because, you know, Geno Smith's numbers was all right for fantasy this year, but they weren't this weekend, but they weren't great. They weren't as good as they were, and that's so crazy. Number one, ladies and gentlemen, is it you or is it me? Is it crazy that not number one, that Geno Smith is a number one quarterback in the league, but, I mean, well, a starting quarterback, not a number one quarterback, but a starting quarterback in the league after all these years, and he's actually playing well. They are 3-3. This is cracking me up. Everybody 3-3 or 2-4. Cardinals 2-4. They gave Kyler Murray that money. Why? And the wildest game, Bills Chief. And Patrick with that interception. Dude, y'all got to clean it up. Y'all 4-2, they 5-1. But dude, let's just keep it real. Them Bills is looking solid as hell right now. Them dudes is looking crispy and frosty, bro. They are ready. They are ready. And because of the way divisions fall and stuff, Cowboys, Eagles. Look, I'm a Giant man, so you know I don't have no joy or pleasure in this particular one, except the fact that the Cowboys lost. So the Giants are now above them in the division. Hey, Eric Selman. But yeah, so Cowboys and Eagles. Cowboys lost 26-17, and we move on. Lions had a bye, Titans had a bye, Raiders had a bye, Texans had a bye. So that's the wildness, the wildness of what is going on this weekend in football. Now, there's something, I gotta play this because this Matthew Berry dude, these dudes are suckers, but you gotta hear this sucker stuff directly from the sucker's mouth, man, because there's some sucker stuff going on. I promise.
On the New York Jets, Mixon's been 0 for 4 on goal line carries so far. My expectation here is that touchdown regression is coming. I have Joe Mixon as a top 5 running back in week number 3.
Yeah, you can run on the Jets. You can also pass on the Jets too.
You can do a lot of things to the Jets.
Yeah, and
any potential optimism you had for this Jets team's rushing offense, to me, went out the window when Mekhi Becton's out for the year.
Yes.
It's a bad offensive line and they just lose Becton. Like their best offensive lineman.
Jets, you suck. You are terrible. You used a premium pick on a running back, and I don't want to be this guy.
You used a high pick on a running back last year.
I don't want to be this guy. But are you fucking kidding me? That was the problem with your team? Your team sucks ass.
Yeah.
Take Malik Willis. Take another quarterback, because guess what? Zach Wilson was garbage last year. You took Breece Hall in the top of the second round as one of the worst teams, and you need everything. You literally need every position.
Well. Smoke 'em if you got, baby.
And this is why I love fans. Because fans be letting them have it. I mean, did you hear? And who is this dude? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I might get blasted for this, but I'm going to say it. When you look like a former Backstreet Boy, maybe your football takes I don't have to listen to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. There was a young lady who had waxed poetically about the Giants prior to our victory over the Ravens, asserting that we should stop trying to win and tank for some odd reason. Content creators, fam, we don't get paid for this. This is love. These jokers actually get paid to talk to y'all and to tell y'all what's going on. I think somebody owes us some checks back, cause come on. They fucking suck. Ew, Breece Hall in the second round. Ew. Y'all get tired of these folk, cause I do, man. And that's honestly part of the reason why I do my show, because these clowns get to intervene and intercept and hijack your point of view with garbage takes, insulting takes. Like, that was insulting to the Jets organization, and it was. And he just was happy to smile about it. You know what I mean? Like, y'all got too much shine, I think. And that's why I hope, we keep doing this and these podcasters end up taking y'all asses down, because there comes a time when we get tired of getting browbeat with bad takes. And that's all these jokers seem to have, is bad takes. Yo, you know what it is. You know what it is. You know how I'm gonna bring it to y'all every single time. Yeah, and this guy getting on my damn nerves, I promise. So let's hit up one more commercial and we out of here. We talk to y'all soon.
Out now. Sears High Waisters. Your pelvis will love them. Now with new armpit sweat pads. Want a stronger, more breathable, nut huggier fabric? Sears high-waisted pants. Try them out today, only $19.99. You look good with your high-waisted tight pants on. Yeah.
Alright, so before I head up out of here tonight, I just gotta say this. I gotta get it off my chest. This is no slight to Harrison Ford. Welcome to the MCU, the Han Solo. That's what's up. But my problem is they found a way to recast William Hurt's character of Thunderbolt Ross, who had been in many movies and throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They recast him, but T'Challa can't be recast. I don't understand it. Instead, the young man passed away, and of course, we are sorry that the actor passed away, but the character is very much still alive. And we've only seen him as an angry young man bent on getting revenge for his father's death, a reluctant king becoming king. Then we watch him get snapped. And then we only see him for a hot second when they return. And then we see him, chilling, standing on some porch, mourning Tony. And then we don't have Black Panther no more. But we can get General Ross back. Interesting. Interesting way to play it, MCU. Very interesting indeed. Look, y'all, we got a lot more going on even just this week. So check us out tomorrow. I should have JP, the franchise, in the building. I should have Mr. Lewis in the building. You know what I'm saying? Lee Valentin will definitely be in the building. And we are going to definitely crush the NBA preview. Yeah, NBA starts tomorrow. Sun, dun, 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 sun, dun, 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 dun. And we gonna have it live for y'all in effect mode like Albie Shore back in the day. And a lot of y'all don't even know that reference. It's your main man, Coach Rob. I'm out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow. And then I'll see y'all on Blurtification on Wednesday. You dig? Oh, and there's also gonna be Knicks Minute Live Wednesday for the Knicks opening season. So, I'm definitely gonna throw that down. You know what I mean? And do it up for my Knickerbockers who start their season against Memphis on Wednesday. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all supporting. Subscribing on Twitter, subscribing on YouTube, subscribing on the website, www.thecandidcorner.com. Yeah, baby. Yo, big shouts Indie Axis for holding it down, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
It's the Candid Corner, baby. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Candid Corner time, bringing it to you every Thursday night. We got your host, Lee Valentin, and Coach Fox. This is the show that talks smack about everything sports related, man. Even music related, TV related. We talking New York sports, baby.